Ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Nesta. Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Roberto Baggio. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. Baresi. And it's Sneijder. And here's Shevchenko. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullet. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And this is Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's definitely not his best.
Pretty robust defending.
Dybala. Played back in. Nicely aimed pass. Seedorf. Roberto Baggio. He's got away. Here comes another cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! And it's Sneijder. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Sneijder! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And Inter go in front. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Bergomi wins the duel this time. Now it's Sneijder. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Dybala. Now, can they get him away? And it's Serginho. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Shevchenko. And this is Batistuta. No, it's come to nothing. Davids. And it's Seedorf. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper gets his hands on it. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Shevchenko. Bergomi. Threads one in.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, what a climb! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Rafael Leao simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Davids. Seedorf. And he's been shifted off it. Shevchenko. And this is Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. That's the keeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong...
Can he finish? Nicked it back promptly. He's having a go. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Schneider! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Leao. And here's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. Batistuta.
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Schneider. Looking for the run. Well, played right into his path.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hoisted in. There's the header! There's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 18.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more.
Batistuta! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Nicely weighted ball. Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And he's there to retrieve it. Martinez! It's in! Right back in the game! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Superb from Hullet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There seemed no way back, but they are level. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Showing great feet there. Serginho's terrific header. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Van Basten fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Martinez. Good ball, good take. Seedorf. Now there's a... Van Basten!
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Roberto Baggio. Here it is, crossed in. Dida deals with that, nice and simple. Oh, nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played back. The final 5 minutes. And it's Serginho.
Such good technique. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And it's with the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. It's run loose here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. And he's running through. Batistuta! And that is wildly off target. Van Basten. Cannavaro. Now it's Rafael Leao. Milan go in search of a late winner. Calhanoglu purring through the gear. Bullet! Barella. Shevchenko. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari degli autobus Povetta.
Into extra time we go.
Numero 9 viene sostituito.
Lookman gets into a good position.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Here comes the cross. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Barella puts his foot on the gas. Aims beyond the defence. Serginho short-changes him with that pass. Bergomi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shot could be on. Played out to the right. Played in by Barella. Maldini clears it away. Van Basten. Now it's Martinez. Great vision. Van Basten. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! Oh, he's been caught. In he goes again! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan go into the lead. And it's Davids. And here's Calhanoglu. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes in. Great chance! Sticks it away! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. It was casual, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all